Good day, this is Karen Colville. I have a short essay today. I've titled it Technocracy Today in North America and in Globalism by Karen Colville. North America is experiencing an encroachment of technocracy being led by science in the globalist order. It has a history of being a failed utopian scheme. Why do so many people want to revive it? Vancouver had 13 branches, and it was throughout major cities in Canada. This started in the 1930s as a result from the Depression, and this growth moved on for some time until it was actually made illegal to practice this. The depopulation agenda of the elite billionaires, murderous criminal cartel with vested interests in eugenics in the highest of groups are unfolding daily. Henry Kissinger was a founding member of the elitist Trilateral Commission that spawned today's drive toward technocracy, aka the UN's Sustainable Development. Kissinger also force-fed population control to the UN. The infamous Kissinger Report in 1974 laid the groundwork. Technocracy's principles are based on social, political, and economic change. The Kissinger Report continues to be the foundational document on U.S. government population control. This plan to meld North America, joining Canada and the U.S., is called the Technate. See the CBC article as a reference. A social movement of the Depression era, science and technology, creating a new North America. The population control cartel is global. Instead, it freely employs thuggery and bullying to enforce its will. Beyond the veil of censorship is happening more and more daily, using the United Nations as a smokescreen for mass genocide. A scientific social order long planned behind the scenes. Labor jobs are being placed by machines made by China. More and more job losses in small business is targeted worldwide. China enjoys vast increases in wealth and in global power, and with influence over the UN. The UNFPA has donated more than $100 million to China's population control program, financed a 12 million computer complex specifically to monitor the population program, provided the technical expertise and personnel that trained thousands of Chinese population control officials, and presented China with the United Nations Award for the most outstanding population control program. The digital tools and techniques threatening human agency and sovereignty. The current global pandemic milieu, where in interests of a technocratic elite converge to cultivate a general acceptance of the digital tools of a new socio-economic order. How could technology and media wield such degrees of control over people? greater awareness of their hidden hegemonic power. The idealized perception, however, is presently being undermined through a kind convergence managed by the elite corporate power, a happy few who own and run the handful of corporations that dominate. This is Bergman, 2018, page 160. Technocracy is not democratic at all. Increasing investment, consolidating power, and concentrating material wealth, society managed by engineers since World War I. This system, managed by a technocratic elite, will remain unchallenged so long as the promise of material wealth can be sustained. So is technocracy in partnership with the military-industrial complex, the brave new world of big digital monopolistic savagery, now inspiring the construction of the global control grid? Behind this third wave is an economic class of global dimensions that harnesses nation states for its own ends, instigating wars on terror, as well as the super exploiting mobile populations of desperate and destitute workers. Is humanity being enslaved by technocracy more for nefarious purposes? References: http news interactive cbc.ca long form technocracy incorporated Elon Musk. Look that up. Patrick Wood, author, Technocracy Today in North America. And Technocracy Today in North America and Globalism, a short essay by Karen Colville. And thank you very much. That's it. It duplicated itself, so I was just lost for less than a second when that happens. Sometimes I go to do a grammar check and a spelling check that I have everything correct and in order before I broadcast anything, and what happens is the paper duplicates itself. So that's technocracy for you. Anyway, yes, take some critical thinking with these insights and this research and data that I've compiled. Even though it's short, it is powerful and something very serious that people need to address and look at. All right, thank you very much and have a beautiful day. Bye for now.